Howdy creeps! Full disclosure, I'm just a little bit excited about the release of Beetlejuice 2, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Just a tiny bit. The countdown is on for the premiere on September 6th, and if you weren't aware, I freaking love Beetlejuice. I grew up on the original and it has infiltrated my life in ways that are fairly obvious. Black and white stripes just do something to me. Reminds me of prison! So for this episode, I wanted to just make something cute and matchy-matchy for my bestie. Oh my god, twins! Because she's really busy, I'm really busy, but we are absolutely going to go see this film together. So, here's the deal. I discovered this awesome Australian artist named Tiff Manuell, who makes these incredible hand-painted clear vinyl artwork bags, which is so my jam. The artwork that you've made then goes in the bag that you've made. Double the art. I found a kid-friendly tutorial to make a DIY Dupe version, and the instructions were actually fantastic. I followed pretty much all of this tutorial, but of course I added some Lady Hart tweaks at the end, which we'll get into. Now, in their tutorial, they use A4 page protectors, which is fantastic, really easy, cheap, and great to find. However, for mine, I wanted to use something a little more heavy-duty plastic. So I went with a space bag. The irony being that this was just taking up space until I used it in this craft. Now, I also thought the concept could go a little bit further. If hand-painted artworks are good to go, why not do something a little bit more crafty? And by that, of course, I mean shove a lot of glitter in it. Now, Lord Hart got this wrapping paper from Kmart, and it's striped, so I love it. Do you know what? The space bag actually came from Kmart too, so technically, this is a Kmart hack. Now let's go look at my hands. I've cut out 3 pieces of paper of the same size, and I'll be covering each of these in our wrapping paper. With one of the squares, I'm cutting an interesting angle that will make up the face of our clutch. Next, I'm going to paint the stripes white. I'm not being too precious here, it's meant to look a little disheveled. I'm painting some more paper green, then adding glitter over the top. Once that's dry, I'm cutting strips and then gluing them onto each edge of the panels. All 3 panels will get edged. I downloaded a free Beetlejuice font and made up this nameplate. This is just printed on regular paper and I'm gluing it onto one of the panels. And now for a special message from Lord Hart. I'm going to use green paint and glitter to add some of that mossy effect the Beetlejuice style is known for. Whilst I'm here, I'm just going to paint the lettering green as well. Once I've done this, I'm adding in depth and shadow with black paint and black glitter. Pretty cool! Next, we're going to grab our space bag and cut it down to size. The reason I've made my panels this size is because I'm working with the folds already in the bag, so the finish is as nice and flat as possible. I'm going to use this green glitter cardstock to make up the other side. This will be the inside of our clutch. On the front side, I'm crushing up some black tissue paper and gluing them to the white of the cardstock and then attaching them both together. Next, I can line up the panels with the bag and glue them down. Once that's dry, I'll cut off all the excess and insert it into the plastic. I'm going to sew around the entire edge and cut off all that excess as well. Okay, moment of truth. Let's fold. Oh my God, yes, it's working. I'll sew up these two sides and then we're almost done. The last thing I'm going to do is just add a square of sticky Velcro behind the front flap. Oh, so cute. I love it. So, of course I couldn't just stop at the two. I wanted to see just how far we could take this concept to get them looking as best as they can. Now, I did make up a larger sized one out of this Oddities and Curiosities poster I bought when I attended last year. And I wanted to just show you this because if you don't use a smooth bit of vinyl, you still will get those folds. But from past experience, getting those lines out is no easy feat. So if you can avoid it as much as possible, do. And because I'm a sucker for punishment, I did make one last one with an even heavier duty vinyl. I went with the clear tablecloth and I've given it an edge as well because I think this will give us the perfect finish. And I was right. Look how cute these ones are. That smooth vinyl on the back. And I've added just a little heart there. But the edging really does seem to just finish off the entire thing. I don't need to think of an extravagant word, just get it out. So yeah, I don't give a fuck. I think they're cute as hell. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you're looking as forward to Beetlejuice Beetlejuice as I am. And look, if it's terrible, we'll just do what we did with Hocus Pocus 2 and never speak of it again. Thank you for joining me once again. I have been Lady Hart and you just made my millennium. Now I can't. And you have been one hell of an audience. I'll see you next week. It's so cute.
Lady Hart, thank you. We love you, Lady Hart. Yes.
You're all doomed. Doomed. And you can put your weed in there.